What's up, everybody? It's the Common Sense Investor coming at you with another video. And in this video, I want to say that you're only crazy till you're proven right. Now, let me fix this a little bit. Now, they won't even let me on a couple of other live streams because they consider me a conspiracy theorist because I see shit before it happens, and I've told y'all, I know what's going on with this payment for order flow, and I'm putting it in the book. All right. And in the book that I'm writing on chapter 9 right now, Virtu is calling Robinhood and telling Robinhood that they got the order flow, but the order flow is for like 1087, and the stock is now run up to $13 and something. This is January of 2021 in the book. All right. Now they're explaining that they can't fill the order flow because they're going to lose over $2 a share if they do that. So what do? They let it go FTD. All right. And another thing that I pointed out about payment for order flow was this, is that what they're doing, people, is if I buy a stock, it's supposed to go to the lit exchange, and that balances out your supply and demand and tells you what the price is. But what's happening is Robinhood will fill the order, and then Virtu, Citadel, or whoever, if the price is right, will fill the order. If it's above the average of the order flow, they will wait to fill it, and they cause FTDs doing that. Another danger of payment for order flow that I pointed out was that Virtu will get the order flow, and they will front run it, which means they know what they're about to put in that computer as far as buying AMC and other stocks. But their other branch, which I'm going to show you the receipts in just a second, their other branch of Virtu sees the order flow that's coming in, and they trade off of that information that they're not supposed to because that's not public information, and they're profiting that way too. All right. And the SEC has dropped the hammer and told them SEC charges Virtu for false and misleading disclosures relating to information barriers. Now that's a big old title, but here's what's going on. They're saying that Virtu will get the payment for order flow, and it goes into their computer in the section for the market maker, and over here on their trading desk, in Virtu's personal trading desk, they get access to that same information. Hypothetically, supposedly, the SEC is saying it could happen because it's open for everybody to see. So they're front running the payment for order flows that are coming in. SEC sued Virtu over this. All right. And it goes on to tell you, I can put the link down in the description. That's cool. But it goes on to tell you that exactly what I just said. They get the payment for order flow, then their trading desk gets to see what information is being traded on those stocks, and they make their decisions on trades based on what's about to be put into the computer. They've been caught, and the SEC has sued them. Now, that Virtu just ain't going to lay down and take it. They're going to say, that ain't what's going on. And they put out a press release for their company right here, Virtu Financial, and they're saying that everything the SEC is saying is wrong. That none of that's really happening, that the SEC is just using a hypothetical situation that could happen. No, bitches, that's what they are doing. And they've been caught. And so, what is Virtu's response when they say, well, SEC's acting crazy, this ain't happening, but we'll settle for $25 million. All right, with no admission of guilt, blah, blah, blah. And the SEC told them, no, you're not going to get away with this $25 million on this one, buddy. Y'all front running them payment for order flow orders, and it's going to stop. And now we see where in September also the SEC squares off on broker-dealers over data analytics usage. And what this article is about is Gary Gensler telling them, hold the fuck on. See these advanced algorithms that y'all have got that can predict human behavior, and you already know with a probability of almost 100% what a retail investor is going to do in that situation, y'all have got to quit using those algorithms. Now, the market makers are suing the SEC, and now the brokers are getting involved, and Robinhood is suing the SEC. They want to sue, and they're saying the same thing. We represent hundreds of millions of retail investors, and we know what's best for them. So comment down below if you think payment for order flow, where your orders are not going to the lit exchanges and they're going to Virtu and Citadel, and they are front running and being able to place orders for their personal gain before they process the order flow, and then do you think it's right for them to be able to use algorithms the way they're using algorithms to anticipate what retail marketers will do and then counter that in their algorithm? I've got it all outlined and detailed in the new book that's coming out pretty soon. Here's chapter 8, where it's called Ripples of Discontent. The icy grip of January was upon the city, seeping into the bones of the high-rise that housed AMC's nerve center. In the executive suite that commanded a view over the bustling streets below, Adam Aaron sat, his figure casting a long shadow in the morning light. The phone on his desk rang, a shrill echo in the spacious room, heralding a conversation that would ripple through the financial undercurrents. Adam Aaron, he answered in practice ease. Adam, it's Derek, came the voice, tingled with tension that belied the calm it sought to project. We're on the edge here. The market's volatile, and those new shares of AMC, we're counting on them. Adam responded with a cool measure. Rest assured, Derek, the plan's in motion and the board's behind it. Retail investors will follow my lead. They always do. And then it gets into the Virtu and Citadel part of chapter 8, and then ChatGPT stopped on me because you only get it for a certain amount of time, and then it's got to take a break because so many people are using it. So I decided to go do some research, and I found this about Virtu. So this is going to be real good to add to the book. I'll be able to download these websites, turn them into a PDF, put them into ChatGPT, and have ChatGPT tell us the story of what happened during this time frame. In the book right now, in chapter 8, we're at 2020, December, January, right before the run-up in 2001. So I'm getting excited. This is where the book's really starting to develop and make a good story. And you can comment down below. There's a link in the description and pinned to the comments where you can get the first 3 chapters absolutely free. Sign up, check it out, and I'll see you in the next video. Love y'all. Be blessed.